What up? Top of the top. What's the business, y'all? What's good? Um, Sorry for having y'all waiting, but I'm gonna be real. I was this close to not coming on today, but I had already loaded it up. I was already in here, but I was gonna cancel because it ain't really too much to talk about, and I'm not trying to just be a broken record and just be coming up here every day just to come on here and be on some basic shit. But I was doing a little looking while I was putting this shit together, and I seen some things I wanted to talk about because I got some proof on some stuff. But what up, y'all? Thank y'all for waiting, family. Happy to see y'all. I'm not gonna be long today. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good morning, Melanice. What's up, Jamila? What's up, Lady Butterfly? What's up, Front Street? What's up, Devin? Chris Miller? Good morning, Faith. Like I said, I can't have the people waiting for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I already messed up and loaded it up. So y'all was already waiting, but I was about to cancel. I ain't gonna lie. No, sir, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You dig? But look, we here, so let's get through it. What up, Ken Thompson? What's good? Theo, what up? Y'all know what's up, man. So look, y'all, we're gonna get into it today. Today is some serious stuff I'm gonna talk about. Good morning, Miss Deja. What's up? What's up, Shayla? We just gonna get into it, y'all, because like I say, man, we here. So look, shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the new subscribers. Hit the all notification bell. Shout out to the Phono Fame Mafia. You feel me? Shout out to some of the best mods on YouTube, period. Yeah, we about to get into it. So other than that, man, y'all enjoy the show, but I'm going to talk that talk. But I'm going to chill out too. Let's go. Celebrity crypto scammers and black man back to the slave shit. Well, it's a couple things going on, especially within the celebrity crypto scamming. Only reason why I'm talking about this and I'm bringing it up because it's breaking news, but it's some key things that happened within this that I already was telling y'all. So you know I got to touch on it. What's up, Kim? I seen Rondell in here. What's up, Rondell? What's up, TG? What's good, y'all? Everybody up in here. I see y'all. But check it out. It's some things that happen within this scamming because it's Soldier Boy, Lil Yachty, Jake Paul. It's a couple of them. All of them caught up in this fake crypto scamming because these were people paid to trick your ass. Now the shit backfired. Some of them getting away, some of their ass getting caught. Thank you, Miss Thea, for donating to the channel. Thank you for support like you always do. Yeah. My point is this. I will say this. If anybody got any talent, you holler at Miss Thea on Instagram, Thea Washington. If you got any talent, you holler at her. You know, it's just all I'm gonna say is make sure you subscribe to her Instagram page if you got talent. You know what I'm saying? But thank you, Miss Thea Washington. So look, these people were sent to scam us. They were sent to scam everybody. Y'all know in the pandemic, a lot of crypto companies popped up, and by the time it was over with, a lot of them disappeared and cashed out. And they got rappers to do the scamming. Am I not lying? Didn't T.I. get caught for scamming people? But see what it was? They were sitting down with these tech people. These tech people was offering them money. Some of them knew this shit was a scam, but they just wanted to get their money off the rip. And this is how I already broke down how we was already Johnny come lately to the crypto game because they were investing money in crypto about 10 years ago. If I'm not mistaken, I think Bitcoin go back to 2013, something like that. I didn't know about Bitcoin till like 2015. But this shit is all old. So they already know Johnny come lately gonna come at the end and try to put their money in it, but the big wigs already cashed out. Salute Wax Dog. I see you pull up in here. So we're gonna take a look at some of this stuff. And I'm also gonna be talking about the indictment that happened in Jamaica, Queens, New York. 33 people snatched up on some dumb shit, but that ain't the point. I'm going into it to show you the narrative of niggas getting put back on the slave ship. It's happening all over America. See near you. It's called indictments because that's the fastest way to snatch them all up and depress the families. And I'm going to show you. How the same technique they used hundreds of years ago is still going on to this day, and the same people behind it. But anyway, back to this crypto scam. I told people all of them internet tricks and shenanigans you've been seeing been all staged. The whole trend of putting out money, showing off what you got, they knew the masses was dumb. And they know the masses are going to be followers. My point is the biggest money-making companies right now on the planet are all on the internet. The internet is the newest, I ain't going to say the newest, but it's the fastest way to get rich. E-commerce. Get it? Now you see why in certain places, especially in New York City, it's a lot of e-commerce companies. Small-ass companies, small startup companies, start out of nowhere. They get on that internet, and they start working their internet magic. Next thing you know, they get rich. You see how when you on the internet all day and you got all these fucking ads popping up, those are companies and corporations trying to get paid. And they get paid quick. I just found out, I didn't know they had some shit where they got people buying clothes and then paying it back on the back end. I forgot what it's called. Somebody just told me about that. I'm like, so you mean to tell me people are buying clothes and then paying it off in payments? Fucking with some of these online companies, but who you think the number one people doing this shit? So you see Jake Paul, a celebrity YouTuber. But I told you half of these people are put in position to play these internet games. Because once they stirred everybody to the internet, they already understand we can control everybody through the internet. We have better influence over the internet. We can push our merchandise better, and we up close and personal. So even, like I said, the new form of crime, all the criminals are legit. That's why I said you stand on the block trying to sell drugs, you's a damn dummy. I'm going to get into that too with these indictments because niggas are still stupid, still trying to deal with street drug activity when the real criminals, the real criminals are online. It's called blue collar crime. Those are the ones doing crime on the internet, getting paid millions of dollars and then getting low, and they're not getting indicted like that. But the nigga in the street that's still fighting over that dirty ass block, all them niggas going to jail. That's what it is. So anyway, let's look at this crypto shit. Lil Yachty, SOULJA Boy, A.K.A. You know A.K.A. is the number one scammer. What else you'll see? 3 scammers from Atlanta. I told you Atlanta's the home of the scammers. You got 2 parts of Atlanta. You got the prominent business people. You got the professional people in Atlanta. You got the people that work hard and do what they got to do. But the other half of Atlanta is straight scammers. Lil Yachty, SOULJA Boy, A.K.A. Neo were charged by U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for allegedly promoting a pair of cryptocurrencies. Without disclosing, they were paid to do so. What am I showing you? My point I always tell you. I told you when these celebrities be on the internet, they get paid for that shit. Whenever they promote, I don't care if they take a selfie. It might be a deal they got going on with the shirt they're wearing. They might be getting paid off the sneakers. That's how the shit work. But people be taking selfies all day in their bathroom and in their house and their new outfit, but you ain't getting paid, bro. You doing that shit every day all day. You not getting paid. They get paid for that shit. That's the difference. I've been telling y'all this. Now, this is the proof. Showing you. Because these start, like it's like me. It's common sense, y'all. If I have a brand right now that I want to sell, all I got to do is find a rapper that'll take a quick $5,000. Bro, just put the shirt on for me real quick. Matter of fact, you ain't got to put the shirt on. Just lay the shirt down on your couch or something while you sitting there. Take this $5,000. You think they ain't going to do it? That's the new way of moving merch. That's how I go down, man. That's what I'm trying to tell people, man. A lot of people that understand this internet shit. That's why I always say the internet is a gift and a curse. Let me give you another example of internet tricks for my people that don't understand what I'm saying. Like, remember when I told people, I ain't worried about going viral. I ain't worried about numbers and all that shit. I'm not here for that. But the point is, if I wanted to do that shit, do you know how easy it is for me to pay like 5 people to diss me all day? I could pay 5 people to diss me all day. I could pay 5 people just to talk good stuff about me all day. And the whole day, I get free promotion every day. Do you get it? That's how fucking easy it is. If you got money on the internet, you can turn into a star. Voila, it's easy. Then I can pay for some views. It's easy. That's what's been going on for years. But a lot of people have been caught up in the shit and they thought everything was fucking real. So anyway, You know, out of this scamming, you know the black faces got to take the downfall because Lindsay Lohan is an actor and she is getting away. She got out early. Now, I'm going to show you how they play the game because certain people, they'll get them an early exit and then somebody got to take the fall. It's called a scapegoat. So look, according to Semaphore, the aforementioned recording artists were among a sweeping SEC indictment Wednesday that included 8 celebrities who promoted cryptocurrency tokens, Tronics, and BitCurrent. They already said a lot of these companies have folded, or really they folded them on their own after they got a certain amount of investors. Others involved in alleged fraudulent crypto scam ran by entrepreneur Justin Sun. That's the name of the dude that ran the big scam. He the head honcho. Justin Sun, probably a fake name. Were actor Lindsay Lohan, YouTuber boxer Jake Paul, singer Austin Mahomes, and porn star Kendra Luss. All celebrity parties outside Big Draco, A.K.A. SOULJA Boy, and Mahomes reportedly agreed to pay a fine that cumulatively added up to $400,000 without admitting or denying. So they gave certain people an outlet. All celebrity parties outside of SOULJA Boy and Mahomes reportedly. So you got people like Jake Paul, this person Austin Mahomes, the porn star Kendrick Luss, probably white. I think they gave them an outlet and let them pay their little fines in advance to get out. Oh, I didn't know it was bogus. See? So some of the ones that dealt with it heads on, they was able to get out of it. The same way I told the people that did the PPP loan. If you know you did it, if you just go down there and to them people and just tell them some bullshit and you can get out of it, you can get out of it. But if you wait for them to come get you, then you're going to get caught up in it. And some of these celebrities, some of them they made it where Lindsay Lohan, Jake Paul, and a few others can escape. But Lil Yachty, SOULJA Boy, they taking the blame. Do you see how it worked? Do you see how it worked? So this is how they do it. Lindsay Lohan might know what's going on. Look, we're going to pay you this up front. But at the same time, we're going to give you an exit. And when the shit crash, you just say boom, 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 and then you good. And then we'll get SOULJA Boy and them to take the blame because they're the rappers. Told y'all, man. And they are the rappers to promote it to the niggas because they understood. Black people started waking up and say, look, man, I want to get some of that crypto money. And then you have people online saying, yo, put your money in the crypto, put your money in the crypto, put your money in the crypto. But they wasn't saying which companies to deal with. Some crypto companies are legit and some are straight bogus. And the ones that were really bogus, they already cashed out. And who they cash out on? They was robbing people during the pandemic because a lot of black people and other people had what? PPP money, unemployment money. That's the money they scammed and became damn near billionaires in just a year or two. That's what happened. So, as you see, the man named Sun further induced investors to purchase TRX BTT by orchestrating a promotional campaign in which he and the celebrity promoters hid the fact that celebrities were paid for their tweets. Key thing I want to tell you. You see why I told you people get paid to tweet, people get paid the fake ass beehive, fake ass body gang, fake ass groups. I told you that shit be fake. And I told you the same thing with these fake ass beefs. They get paid to do that shit. That's the difference. You are the ones that get caught up in it because it's all about keeping you distracted and taking your money and you wasting your time. That's how they've been playing this game. That's right. Now, while a spokesman for Lohan added, Lindsay was contacted in March. See, they gave her a heads up early last year. See how fast a year ago? And was unaware of the disclosure requirement. She agreed to pay a fine to resolve the matter. You see how they gave her out? I want to show y'all the games of business. In the same way, I'm going to say it again. I told you, some of these companies and corporations are people that don't fucking like you, and their job is to take your money and keep your ass jacked up. So you'll see within this case, you have black people, white people. They gave Lindsay Lohan an out last year. And all she had to do was basically admit she was unaware. I didn't know. It's called the dumb out game. She agreed to pay the fine, meaning she paid that, nipped it in the bud early. Now on the back end, look who got to deal with it. What's good, Mr. X, Rise and Shine, bro? What's popping? You already know. Yeah. So they give their people an outlet. And if I'm not mistaken, the one who started it, the man by the name of Son, I think he's somewhere chilling right now. But you know who got to be the face? The rappers. Because they understand that rappers will do anything for $1. They not fucking aware and they fucking stupid. So that's how the shit work. So anyway, SOULJA Boy and them was taking the blame. But also, it was celebrity boxer Jake Paul, Backstreet Boys member Nick Carter, YouTuber Ben Phillips were also named for their role in the scheme. T.I. and The Game are a couple of other artists to deal with cryptocurrency litigations in the past. Scammers. T.I. scored a legal victory in 2021 when a U.S. appellate court dismissed a lawsuit against him for exceeding the statute of limitation period regarding his ownership of the cryptocurrency. Y'all remember when T.I. got jacked up, but he got out of that situation because you know that boy with them people. And his job was to set people up to get scammed too. And he set them up to get scammed and he ain't get in trouble. See how it worked? What else I'm going to show you in this that I told people already? Remember when I said they got specific agents that are financial agents, and their job is to seek and find anybody in the community that got money, want to make investments, want to make good turnovers, and their job is to rob you. I gave you the example of people like Brother Polite. There's many people. Brother Umar Johnson. It's a lot of people. Fake conscious people too. They know you smart. They know you want to go back to Africa. They know you want to go back to Egypt. They know you so smart and got money. So they got people in place to rob your ass. It's called financial agents. And it's their job. You got people that trick you into making bad investments to rob your ass. These are vultures that plot over the community as well, y'all. So even when you get woke and you get smart and your money right and you want to make a good move in your life, it's people to set your ass back. I'm telling y'all, man, it's so many attacks on the people. You gotta pay attention. But I'll get back to this. Let me talk about Jamie Foxx real quick, because Jamie Foxx going through it. Jamie Foxx reportedly targeted 40,000 scam while filming Netflix movie. Let's stop right there, y'all. Didn't I say a lot of these motherfuckers doing bad? That's why they got to be on Netflix, because Hollywood ain't giving out no more jobs. And I'm going to say it again. The only reason why I keep repeating what I said already, because I said this shit over a year ago. And that's what I said. I'm like a broken record up here. But I got to bring it up to date to let people know that out of all this shit you've been hearing, paying attention to, the shit I'm bringing to the table, I'm not playing no games. Meaning, I want everybody to get this shit. So after you get it, you'll never be tricked again. Because the key thing to warfare is trickery. If I can trick them, I can always destroy them. So you got to understand that the devil's crafty and cunning, and his number one tool is tricks, magic. I told you before, they don't use a lot of guns. They only use guns when they backed in the corner. They ain't backed in no corner, they don't use guns. They use magic. One day y'all gonna understand that. Some of y'all already do. Anyway, Jamie Foxx know the game. You seen Jamie Foxx couldn't even get in a party. You see Jamie Foxx doing commercials. That man got Oscars. But he has to go to Netflix too, because all blacks in Hollywood have to report to Netflix or they will not get no more checks. According to The Sun, Fox allegedly fired several production staff, including an executive producer, 2 directors, and his own driver in connection with the reported theft. So somebody was stealing. Somebody was doing some stealing. I think somehow they've been trying to finesse Jamie Foxx out his money while he's doing his filming. And they say he been getting pissed. But check it out. As you see, he had to fire executive producer. That's the individual helping put the film out. 2 directors, the people directing the film. He had to even fire his own driver. But it said that an insider speaking to the newspaper claimed the film has been nothing short of a nightmare, and there have been a lot of delays with an investigation into everything going on. So whatever's going on this movie set, it's a lot of shit going on, and they blaming a lot of it on Jamie Foxx. I don't know what's going on, but they say people stealing all type of shit. He ain't trying to pay people. I don't know, but look, they also noted that Fox was allegedly offered a Rolex watch as part of the deal.
In response to recent incident, Netflix bosses have reportedly reached out to authorities after learning of similar attempts at swindling actors out of cash. So as you see, it looks like Netflix is doing scheming as well. They try to offer him a Rolex watch like he a regular ass dude. They say basically they've been penny pinching on paying people. And they got bogus staff. But Jamie Foxx getting the blame for a lot of this stuff because the people under him, they're the ones catching hell. But anyway, I don't know what type of game they playing in Netflix, but the insider claimed Fox has caused issues on the set over the incident and apparently had a major meltdown. You know, they say he had a meltdown, basically saying he snapped. You know, when you snap or you start telling the truth about certain shit, how you feel, they're going to say you had a meltdown. Key word. Get it? So look, they claim Jamie Foxx had a meltdown because of all the drama. People will be glad when this thing finally wraps. When people can't wait till the shit is over with because they say they're going through hell on the set. They continue. Some people working on it are totally fed up with how this has played out, and Jamie has become pretty unpopular. So they saying, due to all the chaos filming this Netflix event, people getting pissed off, Jamie Foxx becoming unpopular. Maybe we watch him fall from grace. He couldn't even get in a Hollywood party. So just showing y'all that what? Everything is changing. And it's so much drama on the set. Allegedly, Netflix tried to get him a watch. Like he can't buy his own watch. Anyway, let's move on. Now I'm going to get back to the real source because I'm not going to be long today. But this is the shit I want to touch on and give y'all clarity on this shit of niggas going back to the slave ships. You heard? It's called indictments. And we are now in indictment season. Some people call it harvest, reaping, whatever. That's what indictment is, reaping. Where the seeds you put in them streets, the things you did in them streets, the reaper come and collect your ass. It's called indictment. And then you're going to go somewhere called jail, penitentiary. But really, that's nothing but a modern day slave ship. I got another question for y'all, especially a lot of smart people out here. Have you ever, with your physical eyes, ever seen a slave ship? Other than them same pictures, have you ever seen a slave? You seen dinosaur bones as a kid? You went to dinosaur museums? You seen so-called ancient Native American stuff? How many of y'all ever seen a boat, a slave ship? And let's ask the question, why they don't have no proof of all these slave ships? They keep and preserve everything else. So I need somebody to answer that question for me. Why they don't got slave ships on display? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to show y'all some shit. Let's go. Now, look. I'm just showing you. Do you see what else I told? Let's take a look at the stereotypes. All right? Let me show you how so-called white America or so-called law enforcement judge your stupid ass or stereotypes. You'll see every nigga here has the swag of a rapper. Meaning, every nigga here got braids. You see a nigga here with colored hair. See that? Same shit. Do you understand what I was telling you, how they created a criminal uniform, a criminal outfit? Do you understand how the shit works? You see the girl, she's going to have braids. Because a black woman with braids, especially with color in it, it represents she's from the hood and she doesn't have a real job. That's what it represents, especially if she got color in it. It represents she does not have a job. When you see all of this shit, these are stereotypes. Because when you're doing your homework on them, it's easier to pick them out when they're caught up in the stereotypes. That's why law enforcement and hip-hop music, all that shit go hand in hand. I also showed you that yesterday with the Hip-Hop Museum, how the state of New York is backing it. When I say the state of New York, I also mean, you have to understand, that also means police, all forms of law enforcement are also backing the Hip-Hop Museum because it all goes hand in hand. Hip-hop, or should I say rap, is the key ingredient to stir up the pot when you're trying to lock people up. You see, you make a meal, you got the key sources. You got your what? Vegetables, your meat, your starch. But it's not going to taste the same without the proper ingredients. So you need the ingredient to make the meal perfect. So when you're locking niggas up for a living, you need ingredients to keep their shit together. It's called hip-hop rap music. So that makes the indictments faster. Look, 33 rival New York gangbangers indicted over feud that killed innocent teen. That's another thing within this whole indictment. They killed a lot of innocent people. You got to understand, this is how it works. It's been working like that, but now they really do it easy on these dudes. They let the gangs, mind you, rewind back to the pandemic, they let all the gangs do a lot of killing. When they was doing killing, what was they doing? Destroying property, destroying themselves, killing innocent victims, killing each other. Let them do a lot of killing. Let them fuck up the property. Then we'll come back, get them later, lock all their ass up, and then we'll regentrify the neighborhood. But we need an excuse to regentrify first. We need to let the crime get crazy. Then we'll come smash it out. And then we're going to make the neighborhood so clean that anybody can move out here and walk their dog and jog around. And this is the game they've been playing for years. It's called Get Their Ass Out of Here. Thank you, All Artists Mental. Thank you for supporting the channel like you always do. It's called Get Their Ass Up Out of Here Fast. Because back in the day, when people did crime, it took longer to get people. That's why people that did crimes by themselves, a lot of them never went to jail. But when they started this thing called gang, and everybody run together in a pack, you can use one nigga and lock up everybody. So when you see 33 people locked up, that's 33 families affected. See the big picture? 33 families affected, right? Somebody got a mother, a dad, a grandmother, a girlfriend, a wife, a kid. 33 families destroyed. That's how they do it now, all across America. So I'm just showing you that all this senseless shit is dumb shit and it ain't about nothing. And niggas still killing over blocks that is not theirs. You killing over a block that you gonna get taken off of, and the people lock your ass up gonna get paid off it. That block you was killing over, that man that owned that house on that block you was killing over, when your ass go to jail, that house value gonna go up. And see, somebody gotta do the dirty work. But look, Queens prosecutors on Tuesday unsealed a massive 151 count indictment against 33 rival gangbangers who's running street feud, terrorized innocent. Pause. Remember I told you? Gangs are the new terrorists. We don't look at gangs that way, but on paper, in the police precincts, government, they look at it as terrorists. Why? Because there are no more terrorists overseas. They're not chasing Bin Laden no more. They're not chasing Taliban. They're not chasing white supremacist groups. The modern day terrorist of America is you know who. That's why they use key words like they were terrorizing the neighborhood, because they are terrorists. This is what gets them indicted. This is what gets them put in the feds. And you'll see they all been trying to be fucking rappers. Look, boom. This is what been going on. 151 counts. So they let these dudes do dirt for 3 years. They locked up 33, let them do dirt for 3 years. Salute Wax Dog. I got arrested that most when I had dreads and braids. I fit the description. That's right, bro. Those are stereotypes. That's the shit they put on us. You dig? That's how they was playing this game. It ain't just dreads, it's hoodies. You see when we wear them hoodies, black flight jackets, that was all that shit to set us up. Jordans. Yeah, certain shit gonna get you locked the fuck up. You already know cars with certain rims on it. Matter of fact, they started classifying with certain cars. Oh, he got a Lexus, pull him over. He in an Acura, pull him over. He in a Benz, pull him over. You see what I'm saying? But I could be in a goddamn Chrysler van, they leave me alone. Because it's a stereotype. Thank you, Shanice, for supporting. I'm from Camden, New Jersey. I know about Camden. I spoke about Camden before. Camden, New Jersey is the only spot I ever went to in my life, and I seen 3 people shot in the same day. What I mean by that is, it was 3 different scenes of yellow tape in the same day, at the same time. That's not I've been to Camden, New Jersey was different. I seen the mayor house the mayor house right in the city, all that. I was out there, yeah. And then after that, I went to Philly. But I was in Camden, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Camden's vicious. Camden been on the murder capital list for years. Not murder capital, but they've been on the top list for a long time, years. Even they be number 2, number 3. Camden, New Jersey, always, they turn up out there. Facts. Shout out to Jersey. But anyway, this is the game they play. Let them spray the whole. This is what they've been doing ever since they let gang banging get out of control in the East Coast. Kill up the whole neighborhood, kill up the property, and we lock their ass up. So, and it saves the court time because each individual is different. It saves the court money. All right, we lock their ass up. But my point is this. You'll see they have a pattern of shooting all the wrong people. So the indictment against 33 rival gangbangers who's running street feud terrorized innocent New Yorkers and left at least 2 people dead, including a promising 14-year-old hoopster, gunned down in a tragic case of mistaken identity. So you see, not only are they running around high killing, doing dumb shit, they hitting innocent people and they fake ass beefs. And it was a prominent basketball star that was 14 years old that got killed. At least half a dozen people were wounded in the bloody years-long beef. Key word, years-long beef. Why? You let it go on for years, then it caused a lot of destruction. We already know who they are. We already know where they at. We already know what they're doing. Let them continue to kill. Let them continue to do what they got to do. Then we'll come on the back end and get their ass, and then we'll get paid, and we all will get raises and overtime. But somebody got to do the dirty work. So look, among the victims of the senseless violence was a high school freshman, Amir Griffin, who was shot dead in 2019 on a South Jamaica basketball court. The streets of Jamaica, Queens are a much safer place as a result of the events leading up to this takedown. Then you see how they play the game? You see, key word, the streets of South Jamaica, Queens are much safer. You know what that means? Okay, y'all, it's okay for y'all to move out here now. It's time, we can re-gentrify it now. See, that's how the game goes. I told y'all this war is real. The war's on you. And I'm talking to a lot of my street brothers that don't get it through their head. Do you see all those faces? Do you think they playing? You think when you busting them rusty ass, bullshit ass fucking guns, eventually they gonna come get you? When I showed y'all the whole situation, the Demolition Man, how they was gonna lock, all the niggas were gonna be erased, and I showed you the picture of Wesley Snipes looking at the guns. But what I forgot to tell you, for those that didn't see the movie, it was a day and time in America where there was no more guns at all. And you see that gun on the table? Ain't that one of the guns Wesley Snipes was looking at? Because niggas are going to be extinct. Really, niggas and their guns are going to be extinct. And these people are the ones getting rich. They got their kids in college. They just bought a new 5-bedroom house upstate New York. They just bought some real estate. And they getting paid rich off nigga stupidity. This shit been going on for years. That's why the father gonna put his son onto the job, and he gonna put his kids onto the job. Now you see why the police been passing that job around the family. They say, don't worry, son, you're gonna get rich off these niggas. Don't look. All you gotta do, come to work and do your job, and you'll be paid one day. Because as long as there's crime, we shall ever be paid, my son. That's how they talk. Because crime is a business. So when you heard crime pays, it don't just pay the criminals, it pay law enforcement and politics. But people still don't get it through their head. And who cares? Because you at your own risk. Like I said, they don't put no gun in your head and make you do shit. You follow everybody else and you do the shit and your dumb ass get caught. And that's how America works, because America eats its young and America loves to take out the trash. So get it. Let's move on. In order for it to be a 151 count indictment, and they said it went on for 3 years, what does that mean? That means they knew they was killing. That means they knew they was shooting. They knew everything they was fucking doing. But I said you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You get to terrorize all the hardworking people of the neighborhood, terrorize their ass, make them go to work, bust their ass, and come home to gunshots, stress them the fuck out. So the working people get stressed out. The property value goes down. Black people killing each other, slaying each other. They also killed the future because they killed a promising hoop star, killed his dreams. He could have made it to the NBA one day, came back and saved the hood. We killed that. They killing their own dreams, everybody. And then when we let them finish after 3 years of demolition, then we come get all their ass. And that's what they've been doing. My point is this. I'm going somewhere with this shit. This ain't about these dummies getting locked up. But as you see, look, I'm going to show y'all something. Anyway, but as you see right here, this is a regular person talking. Getting up, going to work sometimes is a struggle. Getting up just for me to get out the bed is a struggle. Basically, one of the mothers said this. And all my people that get up every day and hustle and get on their job, you know it take work. Even for my people that actually raise their kids and put their work in, understand that it's a real full-time job. So when you trying to sustain yourself, and then you got all this extra shit going outside your window, you start feeling like you're paying rent for nothing. You're doing all this shit for nothing. High-ass light bills. My light bill high, but motherfuckers shooting every day. You see, these are all the different things that cause trauma on our brain and make us feel like we ain't never fucking getting nowhere. But among the suspects, including 20-year-old Sean Brown, who police said was responsible for firing the bullets that took Amir Griffin's life. So, as you see, Shaniqua Griffin, hardworking mother, raising her son to do the right thing. He trying to make it to the NBA and he get killed at 14 for some dumb nigga shooting. You see why we our worst enemy? You see what I was saying? Ain't no Ku Klux Klan members riding around the hood shooting no promising Black Star. Ain't no white man riding around the hood spraying no block. But everything is the white man's fault. Do you see the biggest hypocrites on the planet? Now you see why when you talk, nobody listen because you sound like a jackass? The indictment also includes the 2020 New Year's slaying of 26-year-old Sean Vance. He was shot while sitting in his car in Jamaica. My point is, these clowns right here that I just showed you, all of them are clowns. You know, any one of them you can look at and tell, man to man, you will break any one of them down. Man to man, in any type of beef, you will handle any one of these people. But when you're running a gang, you feel like you got power. And let me say this too. This is beyond blood and Crip behavior in New York, because in New York, a lot of people started forming up 3-letter gangs. And you started having Bloods and Crips running together. Blood, Crip, GD running together, trying to make money. That's when I've been to it. They was on clown shit. You got Bloods and Crips running together to make money. When both gangs got two different views on things. But let me break it down. My hood, in the hood, we call it double jacking. And a lot of niggas started double jacking about 5 years ago, which means Bloods and Crips and GDs, all these different fucking gangs started coming together as homeboys and friends to make money. But little did they know that was a trick to get all these stupid ass locked up. And it worked. So for you niggas that wasn't trying to hear that double jacking shit, when a lot of the big homies wasn't feeling all you Bloods and Crips and all y'all running together, now you see where it got y'all stupid ass. Anyway, let me confirm, gang banging is played out anyway. It's fucking finished. All right, meaning, if you think running with a gang gonna get you somewhere, you sadly mistaken. But if you affiliated, because I know some shit is for life, if you just move by yourself, you'll be all right. Anyway, I'm not here to co-sign that shit. I'm here to show you what that shit gets you. And I'm gonna give you some clarity about what? You going on a fucking slave shit. And you get this free 1-bedroom apartment. Just keep doing dumb shit. See, this is a beautiful meme right here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Because it don't get no realer than this. So you're going to sacrifice your life for dumb shit, right? This what you saw. This what you want so bad. You want to trend on Instagram. You want to be that nigga on your block just to get this, nigga? You ain't getting no more sex, no more vagina ever. You're going to be in this box. And everybody who was trying to impress, they ain't going to holler at you no more. Or they going to say on the street, that nigga was real. Yo, she was a real chick. He was a real, that's all they going to say. Ain't nobody going to send you shit. Ain't nobody going to give a fuck about you, what you got going on. You going to be in there eating oodles and noodles, fucking cakes, you're going to be eating a whole bunch of shit that get you constipated. And you're going to be in a box. For what? Please tell $10. You ain't gonna be in there for no $100,000. You ain't gonna be in there because you was the biggest kingpin in your neighborhood. You gonna be in there for shooting an innocent bystander because you thought you was a gangster. But this what you get. But I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show you why it's the modern day slave ship, because it always been a slave ship. That's why when you look at these slave ship boats, don't it look like a penitentiary? Don't it look like prison cells? Well, maybe this was the formula they came up with a long time ago, because you have to have knowledge as well to understand that they didn't start building prisons at a certain level till after so-called slavery. And also, let me get this clear. In my opinion, we know it was a people here before slavery, but they was going to Africa taking people. And in my opinion, when they was going to Africa taking people, that's when they was actually doing kidnapping. That's why when you see these ships, you'll see it look like kidnappings. And they had them stored down there with the liquor. That liquor is the rum. I broke down to y'all about the history of rum and Bacardi. And I showed you how your boy Jay-Z had to deal with Bacardi. When a lot of people thought he was doing his own thing with Duce, a lot of people didn't know Jay-Z was in the bed with Bacardi. And Bacardi had their hands in slavery, because the number one trade was Africans and rum. But I'm going to say it again. If every so-called black person in America was a slave, where the hell is all the boats at? All we seeing is pictures. But They were going to Africa, kidnapping Africans off the west coast of Africa. Yes, they was. But people fail to realize, let me rewind. When the Spanish conquerors came, the conquistadors, they told us what? It was people already here. That was in the 1500s. But they told you slavery, the first slaves from Africa didn't come to Jamestown to what? 1619. Well, if the first slaves came in 1619 that were allegedly black, obviously it was people already here first. I already broke all this shit down. How the fuck you think when the Pilgrims came, it was already crops here. It was already shit growing. It was already plantations. They came and robbed people of their own fucking land. Then they started bringing in Africans like they do right now to this day. They was doing that shit hundreds of years ago. But my point is, whether the slave ships were real or not, they still modern penitentiary after slave ships. A formula of stuffing people in one location, stuffing them niggas on top of each other. And that's what they do in prison. See? Remember a couple weeks ago, we seen that mass prison in South America? Remember they had all the inmates sitting like that? When you go to jail, penitentiary, do you not become state property? Do you not know back in slavery, slaves were considered property? You still don't get it yet? When you get locked up, the 13th Amendment is in full effect, meaning basically you lose all, you ain't got no more rights. You go back into fortitude, you go back into slavery. That's why you work on make license plates and signs and work in the kitchen, do all this shit for free. Or you get chump change, bullshit. Y'all ain't figured the system out yet. Who you think feed the system? Who you think keep the system flourishing? And then I want you to figure out what are the key ingredients they use to keep the system flooded. See? So-called slave ships look like penitentiaries. But my point is this. Where are the real boats at, y'all? But this does look like them kidnapping people and using it as a front, where really probably would have other merchant of it or shit like that going on, and they was keeping them under the ground. But my point is this. The whole science behind this bondage situation is the same formula they used in slavery. When they got 5 niggas locked up and they put them on a bus, do they not put y'all all on the same chain? Hands, feet? That's what they was doing to slaves. See, America didn't never change. They don't hide shit neither. Only thing America changes is their tactics and techniques. And they change with technology. They change with time. That's it. But the foundation will always be the same. What's good? Who else up in here? I see John Shaft. You up here somewhere. I see them hollering at you. What up? I'm God. What's good? Anyway, what up, Sergeant King? That's right, shackles. But don't forget, they also took the shackles off body and put shackles on brains. So that's why a lot of people ain't got no chain, but they still a slave. Anyway, these were the tactics they use. Now the tactics they use is different, but it's the same formula. You stack them niggas up in a thing called a cell block. See, this the old school cell blocks, y'all. This 100 years ago cell blocks. That's all the shit is. See? Free 1-bedroom apartment. That ain't no 1-bedroom. That ain't even a goddamn studio. That's a closet. See that mattress? You will never in your life ever sleep on a king-size mattress ever again. You will never in your life lay in the bed with a chick ever. That's what you want, nigga? That's what y'all want? You want to still worry about phone time and commissary? For what? You ain't getting no money out here, nigga. But you niggas fighting and killing and beefing over nothing because you think that's the way. Because you want to be a respected fucking drill rapper. You want hood fame. But that hood fame you want, when your ass go to jail, you know what they're going to say? Damn, that's fucked up. So-and-so them got locked up, man. Damn, they was doing their thing, too. They was getting to it, man. Damn. But now they out of here. They all gone. And they're going to talk about you for about 90 days, maybe. No, they're going to talk to you for about 2 weeks. After that, your ass out of here. And then somebody else going to try to take y'all spot. That's it. But see, back then, it took them a little longer. Now they was able to speed the clock. That's why they let them do dirt for 3 years, 2 years, all type of shit. They get a whole bunch of people at one time. That's like that female. Let's say she got kids, motherless child. That's how you destroy them all. Out of here. Anyway, like I said, modern day slave ship, slave ship, slavery, they had overseers. And a lot of y'all know what an officer is, an overseer. See? The overseers. Do you fucking get it? I'm talking to the dummies. They always gonna win. You know why? They make the rules. They set up the game. You see, I told y'all the science of the American flag. Whenever you see the American flag with the yellow tassels, that means something. Government, military. Never forget that. That's why it's different when you fly a flag regular, and when that flag got them gold tassels on it, you understand. That's why you'll see that in courtrooms, military. These are the people that took oath to come and get your ass. These are the people under oath and understand the war's on you. These are the people who sign up to take all you dumb niggas out, and you make it so easy for them. And with this new thing called the internet, it gets them paid faster, and it gets them they clout way quicker. When y'all gonna learn the fucking game? They make the rules, they break the rules. When you look at them, understand how many confidential informants they pay. Understand how many agents they got working for them. Understand when you think you're getting away with some shit, they just doing it to make you think you're getting away. You know, like when your child doing shit and you make them think they're getting away with it, but the whole time you already got it planned out, you're gonna beat their ass. Remember how we grew up? We thought we was getting away with shit, but at the end of the day, we ended up with an ass whipping, a punishment. Well, that's how they do people. That's how these people do grown motherfuckers. They make you think you're getting away. And due to their technology, you ain't getting shit passed no more. Between the technology, the people they got on the payroll, you ain't gonna make it. Period. You're not. So I'm just telling you, you still got time to cash out, nigga. And this what happens when you don't know the game and you never had a real OG. So you see how their job became easier, and all of them have households. And all of them live straight. And I'm pretty sure all of them live in the suburbs because they ain't living in New York City. And they all got kids. And they're going to prep their kids to follow their lead or go to college. Do you see how this shit work? Do you see how they make TV shows off this shit that get rich? $1 billion franchises, Law and Order, $100,000 franchises, all these fucking shows. Look how much money they make off dumb nigga stupidity. Let's name some of the shows, y'all. First 48, CSI. They got Law and Order Part 3, SVU, Conspiracy. They got FBI Wanted. I'll be watching that shit because they be breaking down all that shit. I told you they got police got so much shit they put in them shows. Man, they got shit that could pop the locks on your door right now and go through your shit while you sleep. Telling you. They show all that shit. Anyway, just showing y'all, man. It's over. That's where they putting you at. The old overseers watched you while you were locked up back then, and the new overseers watch you now. Anyway, let's move on because I ain't going to drag today out. Let me show you some more of your people acting savage. And it looks like to me this was in Miami, Florida. And I keep talking about it, but I'm done with it. And I showed you already how niggas fucked up Miami. I did a whole special on it. But I want to show you your niggas are like roaches. They like wild monkeys. And anywhere you go where these niggas at, they're going to fuck it up. And you call yourself going on vacation to chill, but really, you're going to be around a bunch of niggas that chipped in on the room, broke as fuck, struggling, trying to come up, trying to scam, trying to get them some ass, and they just going to be in a fucking way. But y'all love to still pay and go to these stupid-ass places and be around a bunch of niggas just so you can say, oh, that shit was lit. Or we was outside. We was taking a pill. We was doing our thing. No, you wasn't. You was around a bunch of dirty motherfuckers. And y'all was trying to make it like y'all was having fun. But at the end of the day, when you're around a bunch of foul-ass niggas, you ain't going to have no fun. And you see them, this car right here, all of them was attacking this car. It was a man in the car, and it was a black man. This ain't about race, but I just want to show you. They were all attacking the car, jumping on his shit, like they was trying to fuck that man's car up. Also, I want you to notice something. Look at the street. And I have more pictures loaded up. They ain't fucking low. Look at the street. That's a dirty street. See, some of y'all never been nowhere. You don't even know what a dirty street look like. Or should I say, you don't know what a clean street look like? I've been places where the street, they clean the streets with hoses, clean as fuck. When you see that dirty ass street, that Miami street look like just like a goddamn New York street. But y'all run to Miami. Miami is fucking dirty, all right? Not the people, not the whole Miami. I'm talking about a lot of dirty niggas run to Miami every year, and they fuck it up just to say, I was in Miami. Salute to the people of Miami, man. If I was y'all from Miami, start running them people out of there, man. Start running their ass out of there. They fucking y'all city up. All right? I'm being honest, too. Take y'all city back, man. Fuck that shit. Now let's go into something else. Let's go into history, all right? I had to bring it up. And shout out to Miss Hammond for sending stuff, too. Anyway, see what I've been telling my people? Now I'm going to show you the formula. This is a man by the name of Saladin in history. He once ruled over Jerusalem. He is praised as one of the most prominent Islamic figures in history. I'm also showing you how it was people like him banging on the Hebrew Israelites. But he also was the one that was fighting in the Crusades when the Christians and the Muslims was fighting over Jerusalem. Or who would rule Jerusalem? A.K.A. who would rule the Israelites? But the point of the matter is, look what Saladin said thousands of years ago. He said, if you want to destroy any nation without war, make adultery or nudity common in the young generation. Do you get it? Now you see all the episodes I've been showing y'all. Now you see why I kept telling you why they specifically been promoting for women to be fast in the ass. Because I told y'all it's a fucking warfare. It's not no fucking hate. I've been trying to show y'all the ways of war. Because you thought it was only by guns. I had to show you why the generations have been fucked over and fucked up. And I showed you the recipe to crack the code. But I didn't know this was written years ago. If you want to destroy any nation without war, make adultery and nudity common in the young generation. Basically saying, fuck up the household. You fuck up the household, you do not have to use guns because a divided, fucked up, perverted house would never sustain itself anyway. Adultery, cheating. What else was part of adultery? You see how every household had a fucking rapist, every family got a rapist, a pedophile, weirdo. That was all part of the plan. As long as we keep them sexually deviant, we shall always rule them. Promote Plan Bs and all that shit to their dumb ass. Make them go get Noah plants and stick stuff in their stuff down there. We gonna make them do everything fucking ass backwards. Make them get BBLs, all that shit. Make them be very lustful on the fucking gram all day. Make them do it all, a fuckery. And that's how we shall win and slay them all. See that? It was written a long time ago. Because they understood that the Hebrew Israelites are the most hard-headed motherfuckers on the planet. They knew that shit years ago. That's why throughout the scriptures and throughout history, you will see it was always a struggle for the Hebrew Israelites. Somebody will come to send them to do right. They will always go against the grain. They will always go left. And every time they go left, they get their ass spanked. For my brothers that know the history, the Hebrew Israelites got put in bondage plenty of times because of their fucking stupidity. The Hebrew Israelites got put in bondage many a times, and they got slaved many a times. So this ain't the first or the last. It's already in history. It's already in fucking history. Even to the end when Moses was trying to save them, they still was being hard-headed. And he had to slay a couple of their dumbass. Because whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, it's in history. Everybody around the planet noticed that it's a particular people. They are the most hard-headed on the fucking planet. The most hard-headed, the most stubborn, the most ignorant, the most followers, the most rebellious. This shit been written years ago. Everybody know this shit except for these people. It's not slander, it's the truth. But the people that don't like you, let me break it down for you. This was said by a Muslim man years ago. So remember when I told you that Kyrie Irving was a fraud? Because one hand he claimed a Hebrew Israelite, but then one moment he was celebrating Ramadan. But here's my proof that even ancient times Muslims were slaying the Hebrew Israelites. The same way I told you that it was the Arabs, Muslims, the first put Hebrew Israelites in fucking bondage and slavery. But anyway, that ain't the point. The point of the matter is the warfare we see today through this thing called entertainment was predicted a long time ago. And these are the people that control the industry. For those who always talk about Masons, I'm pretty sure it's Masons that tap in. I ain't got nothing against no Mason. But it is said that a white Mason is a Muslim son. Either way, y'all know about Shriners. When you see Shriners, they got Islamic names on their hats. A Shriner is affiliated with Muslims. But that ain't the point. I'm just showing you the affiliation. The people that run the industry, a lot of them are in secret societies, and they use these formulas. What formula do they use? If you want to destroy any nation without war, make adultery or nudity common in the young generation. See that? It's called make them fast in the ass. You see why Future always has songs talking about I fuck your bitch? See why all the rappers said I fuck your bitch? That's adultery. You see everybody running around half naked? That's nudity. But not only that, these are the recipes that became our real life. This is why I say people that understand it was just entertainment. No, you made that your fucking life. Therefore, we losing the war. I'm done with the shit. I just want to show y'all the proof. Let me show you some more shit about fake ass sneakers and fake ass reality we in. You feel me? Look at these fake ass Nikes. These are the same sneakers a nigga gonna put on the trick or chick at the club at night. Because when it's nighttime, you ain't gonna be able to see on his foot those are fake ass Jordans. Now, a sneaker by the name of Air Jordan that came out in the year 1985, the approximate year when Michael Jordan was a rookie, didn't even break no fucking records, didn't even have his clout up. Now the one Jordans, the OGs, are the most classical Jordan that cost $400-$500. To the point where they're so popular amongst the young dummies, they even gotta wear bootleg shit. That's why you're gonna see all of them wear the same shit. They all gonna run by them a pair of OG ones. And I don't know why the fuck they running about OG ones when they are the most, I ain't gonna diss them, but they ain't the most popping as Jordans, I'll say that. But those are the Jordans that Jordan wanted to make the most popping and charge the most money for them shits. And with niggas, all you got to do is put a high price tag on it, and niggas gonna buy it because he think it's exclusive. But my point is this: are Air Force Ones or Jordan? No, pardon me, are OG ones so exclusive that niggas got to make bootleg versions? Maybe so, but I'm just showing y'all niggas the trickery. Salute the Wax. Wax sent me that shit. You feel me? But I'm just trying to show y'all. This how far niggas go to trick your ass. You see the world we living in? A fake versus real. Let's continue on, y'all. I'm almost done. I ain't doing no repeat today neither. How many of y'all knew this? It has been revealed that the U.S. is averaging one chemical accident every 2 days. Did y'all notice this shit? Okay, y'all. We heard the rumors about the water being toxic. We've been talking about chemtrails for years. But maybe they figured since you got hip to the fluoride or you got hip to the chemtrails, let us just outright do some shit. As we see right here. Averaging one chemical accident every 2 days, and these are all the places where they've been happening at. Does it look strategic? Does it look like a plan? Is this the new form of poisoning shit? See? That's America. Takeoff situation. Everybody talks about Takeoff. People forgot it was a woman that got shot in the head during the murder. She says she's owes $200,000 in medical bills. Well, I got a question for her too. Because I do understand you have people saying this shit was fake and staged. That's what I said, man. People on this internet be going too fucking far, man. But I will say this, though. Because, hey, in this world, it could be fake. I don't doubt nothing. My only thing is, why you didn't sue Jay Prince in them for this event? Why you ain't suing nobody? That's what you should be doing. But anyway, woman got shot in the head during Takeoff passing. She said she owed $200,000 in hospital bills. The 24-year-old shot in the head leaving her in a coma that resulted in a week stay in the hospital. Now she's left with a hefty amount of medical bills totaling to over $200,000. I wonder why Jay Prince and them ain't help her pay this bill, allegedly. And why she ain't suing there? I'll be suing the whole shit. Now look, Sydney gives us the backstory of what led to her being at the wrong place, wrong time. She was celebrating her 24th birthday at a late night party hosted by Jay Prince at 810 Billets in Bowling in Houston. It happened in a public place. I would sue the fucking place and I sue Jay Prince. I would sue all they ass. If she really got shot in the head. If she really was in a coma. Billets and Bowling in Houston. Suddenly she noticed the energy had shifted in the room, especially following the dice game. So you tell me they was in a public location shooting dice, which means they were what? Gambling illegal. You got shot in the head. Mr. J. Prince and they name mentioned rappers, Quavo, all these rappers naming it. You ain't suing nobody. And we also know the so-called killer walking around right now. And we know this case has been same way I told you, with Jay Prince and Offset was on the internet beef, and it was a fake-ass beef. It was a distraction to shut it down and throw it all off. See? Meanwhile, take off in the ground. His record label sold. Everybody cashes out. And maybe she got to come and play the role of the one shot in the head. Because how the fuck you shot in the head at a public place and you ain't suing nobody? See? Don't make sense, do it, y'all. That's why we say follow the money. Why? Because you don't want to sue Jay Prince, huh? You don't want to sue the bowling alley, huh? Because maybe you got some money up front and they told you to fake like you got shot in the head. Maybe. I don't know. But I don't put nothing past none of these fools. Also, let me give you an update on what's been going on in America, which I spoke about weeks ago, of the trend of stupid black women getting locked up as COs. Another Atlanta Fulton County detention officer arrested, charged for improper sexual conduct with inmate. So now, my brothers, you have black women that are so desperate, they have to have sex with niggas that are already locked up. They trying to say it ain't no niggas out here no more. Chicks are throwing away their career, pension, benefits for niggas locked up, which shows you she is a dummy too. Because, bitch, now you on a slave ship. Your job was to watch the slave ship, and now, nigga, you on a slave ship too. Because you want to have sex with a nigga on a slave ship, and therefore they have to lock your stupid ass too. You dummies are taking oaths to abstain certain standards. Why am I saying? I'm saying this dumb bitch could have got with a dummy on the street. You could have got with a nigga on the street. You did not have to get a career to work in a prison to try to be with a nigga already locked up. That shows you triple stupid, and now you locked up. But I just wanted to show you a lot of your people make poor decisions, and they fucking desperate. I'm starting to feel like majority of black women out here now are fucking desperate. I know it's a small percentage of y'all that's not, but I'm starting to think majority of these black women are desperate and they will lay with any nigga, period. All you gotta do is look a certain way and say a certain couple things, and they're gonna jump in bed with them because they're starting to feel like a lot of these women fucking desperate. I'm gonna be real. Not all y'all, but I feel like a lot of y'all are fucking desperate. I'm seeing a lot of black women throwing their life away over niggas. A chick will have it all, and they'll lose it for a nigga with nothing. Shout out to Dollar Bill. Nothing. Y'all fucking with dudes that have nothing, and you throwing your life away. That's what you get. Because somebody got to lay with that trash. Let's go. What else trash? Electric cars exploding and blowing up and burning up. Which means what? Even though the new world based on technology, it still shows they have not perfected all of the technology. That's why we still seeing misfunctions. We seeing things out of control because they have not perfected these things. And remember, somebody got to be the guinea pig to buy them cars first. So a lot of y'all that ran out to buy the electric Teslas first, a lot of y'all are the guinea pigs. And as time go on, it will be perfected. That's why they did not make electric cars standard yet, because they didn't perfect the technology yet. But they have to put it on the market. Somebody has to be the guinea pig to buy it, finance the shit, and then they will go play by play and fix it. Same way they trick us all with that shit. You know what they do, y'all? The biggest scam they pulled on everybody? Where they specifically know them cars be fucked up, and they still trick you to buy that shit. And then what they say, y'all, oh, we got a recall. We got a recall on this, a recall on that. No, y'all knew when y'all put them cars together, they was already fucked up. And when I look up, I say, damn, why all these black people got the same fucking car? Because they sold all the defective cars to the same type of people. They've been playing that game for years too. Sell all the black people all the cars that need to be recalled anyway. You see, allegedly, they'll know a car that's from 2017. Let's say a particular Honda might got to be recalled. They knew about this shit in 2017, but they still have put that shit on the lot. And in 2023, you'll go buy the shit, and the whole time you don't even know that shit would have had a recall on it. That's a fact. Another thing I'm gonna say to my people: do not buy a car without seeing the Carfax. If you don't do that, you're probably getting a car that was in a flood, 5 accidents. You bought the car in Jersey. That motherfucker was originally in Milwaukee. The person didn't have it in Cali, and the person had it in Georgia. And now you got it. And you got a high-ass car note. And the whole time you got a sophisticated limit. Do not buy a car without a Carfax, my people. It's a fact. All right? But anyway, cars right now are some of the biggest scams, even though we all need cars. But my point is, don't be quick to run and buy an electric car just yet, because they did not perfect all of the technology yet. And we all been seeing them crashing, burning, all that, right? Because they ain't perfected. I'm going to show you this last thing. I'm about to get out of here. Shout out to everybody in the building. Catch the top of the episode. We about to go. I ain't about to hold everybody today. But this is just another sign of the times and a sign of the crash. Check it out. I already showed y'all many different celebrities selling their property. Not out of struggle, but to cash out. I showed you all of the so-called white celebrities, rock stars, actors, they all been cashing out. Gene Simmons, he's from the rock group Kiss. As you see, unloading his Las Vegas mansion, he's cashing out for $11 million. Follow the money. Everybody would not be cashing out if they did not know something. You have to remember, all these rich people, they have accountants, they have advisors, and they have people that tell them what moves to make at what time. I don't got to go into it right now. I done been through it already. We already know. But y'all have seen day by day by day, people cashing out, companies closing. All of that goes back to what Donald Trump said. When I read it the other day, what did he say, y'all? He said the American dream is dead. When you see Americans cashing out, when you see American companies cutting, firing motherfuckers, that is the sign of the American dream is dead and the country is dying. That's all that shit mean, y'all. So that's why I'm showing you people cashing out on high levels, on all levels. And then you're going to see other people, instead of cashing out, they doing the most and spending the most. There you have it. I'm done. Like I said, I wasn't going to come on today, y'all. But I knew the people was going to be waiting. So I said, let me just come on and do something. Because I did want to touch on them situations of these people getting locked the fuck up. And I also proved my point about how it's corporations that pay people to be on the internet all day. And their job is to manipulate you into supporting the product. So all that shit is about. So all of these celebrities are brought up on charges. But just so happen, a lot of the white ones are getting away. And the black ones, they're going to get crucified. Allegedly. But that's how the game go. Because it could have been somebody racist start up this company, and that was the plan from the beginning. When it's all said and done, we'll put it on the black niggas. It is what it is. Anyway, Salute to my people in the chat. Dog Migo, what's good? TG. That's right, that warrior spirit. What's up, Courtney? Hey, that's right. Stuff gets deep and depressing. That's right. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. But if I got something, pull up. But if I don't, I'm not. Salute, Devin. It is what it is, y'all. You gotta do this shit right. Salute, I am God. Appreciate y'all. What's up, Shayna? Appreciate you. You know that. What's up, Nevin? Black people never had a damn American dream. We tried to chase it, and it was taken away from us. Our dreams of making it big on Hollywood never happened. It was a damn dream to us black people. Yeah, because Hollywood was the wrong dream. Hollywood was a fairy tale and a fantasy. It's like dreaming about a fantasy. That's what Hollywood is. Hollywood ain't nothing but a fantasy. You feel me? I got another way to break it down to y'all about Hollywood and how these motherfuckers ain't nothing but cartoon characters, like I said, right? Let me break it down real quick. A lot of people went to Disney World before, right? A lot of us been to Disney World. When you go to Disney World, what happens, y'all? They got Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, right? They got these characters in costumes. You pull up, what's their job? Wave at you, show you love. But my point is, common sense, we know those are fucking human beings in those costumes. But you see Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. My point is, when it's all said and done, that person under that costume, he goes out the back door, he goes home, he takes the suit off. That's a costume. That's his job as an actor. Act like Mickey Mouse, act like Donald Duck. The same way is with these rappers and celebrities. They are no different from Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck in costumes called rap disguises. You get it? Rap starter kits. Bad bitches. Those are images. And a lot of them, when they go home, they don't fucking act like that. I told you, when they get in those offices around those rich white people, they talk proper English, proper grammar. They say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, all of that. Because their job is to act fucking stupid and ignorant around you. Because in their mind, you're only going to accept them if they act ignorant. The more you act ignorant, the more they will love you. This is why they all have to act super ignorant. Even though some of them got college degrees, some of them come from good homes. And like I said, when they broker in those deals and they're talking to their agents and they're going to the bank, they talk very proper English and they talk very educated. It's no different from me. I can be on here, talk proper English, proper grammar, use all of the right words, and after a while, I'm going to get boring. After a while, y'all not going to be intrigued. So every now and then, I have to talk fucking ignorant and say a whole bunch of dumb shit because I understand what my people love. I'm just being honest with y'all. I know the game. I know what my people love. Hey, I love to do it too sometimes, but I understand it's a time to draw the fucking line. But I understand my people have a short attention span. So sometimes I got to act a goddamn fool, but they get the message. But don't think that everybody else don't know the same game. That's why when they want you to go to Popeyes, they go get the ignorance bitch that they can find called Megan Thee Stallion. And they get you to come to Popeyes. No disrespect, it's just an art. It's an art, y'all. That has been used on our people since day one. So that's why I said, if I came on the internet and just acted ignorant all day, I would be part of the agenda. If I come on here and distract y'all 24/7 with dumb shit, I'm part of the agenda. So I have to entertain and at the same time give you something to take away. And my whole purpose is, out of all the laughing and jokes and all the BS, you take the best part for yourself and run with that shit. If you're not running with it, you're doing yourself a disservice if you're not taking heed to nothing I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And on that, that's that. But these rappers is no different from a character at Disney World with a uniform on or outfit. You know that's a goddamn grown man with that Barney suit on. You know that's a grown man with that goddamn Donald Duck outfit on. But that's his keys in character. And when he go home, he's gonna be with his family, whatever. That's all the rapper is. When you start understanding these rappers and singers, and when you understand they just in character, then you'll get it through your fucking head that there ain't nobody be following. That's when you understand that you have grown up. You still looking for superheroes? I say that every now and then to piss people off because that's my fucking job. All right. If I don't piss you off, you ain't gonna get it. If you think everything is a fucking laugh and a joke, you gonna keep going with the fucking bullshit. Did you hear about the 13-year-old girl who was kidnapped from Texas and found in North Carolina in the backyard in the shed? Nope. I ain't hear about that. But you know what time it is, Chris. You know it's with that agenda. Lindy James. Thank you very much, Lindy. Thank you very much. Tell a friend, tell a friend. That's the best form of communication. You know our original way of communication is lip to ear. It's called oral tradition. That is our original way. So long as I got oral tradition, I'm cool with that. Because it just say if I got, let's just say if I got 1,000 views, if 5 people tell people, that's 5,000 views. If 5, you feel me? Yeah. For every 1,000, tell 5 people, that's 5,000 views. That's it. So it's not about the fucking views. It's about who get the shit. Anyway, I'm done. Thank all of y'all. Salute y'all. Thank all of y'all for tapping in. And let me say this too. For every fool that get out the way, for every 3, 4, 5 motherfuckers that allegedly don't fuck with me, I get 500 more good people that pull up every fucking time. I love that shit. You feel me? And that's how life works. Sometimes you got to cut motherfuckers off. That's called dead weight. You cut the dead weight off and you make room for new weight. You throw the old shit out your closet and that's how you make room for the fresh gear you about to buy and put in the closet. Get it? Yeah. You get rid of that junk in the garage and you put a new motherfucking car in that garage. So I had to make that clear that I see a lot of good people pulling up. And it's funny because every time some people so-called got to get the fuck out the way, more good people pull up. And that's a salute. So I appreciate all of y'all. D. Malley from Cali was good. Y'all already know. Shout out to everybody. If I miss your name, Jay the Great was good. Connect Electric. That's what's up. We here. We came. We saw. We conquered. We out. Episode 441. We done. Y'all enjoy y'all day. We out.